It's a hot morning out here in Ohio. The humidity is terrible and we have heat warnings out, but I wanted to make a short video. I've created myself some shade so that I might be able to take it a little bit. But I wanted to show you what I have found on the clearance rack. These are plants that I've had before. This one is a Coreopsis. This one's called Sunfire. I love it. They were $8.99 and I got them for $4.99. And you can see, let me pull that out so you can see fairly well the condition they're in. And of course these are past their bloom stage, but they will keep blooming and blooming again and again. All I need to do is deadhead them, water them. These aren't dry right now. They've probably had some dry spells, but all plants do when they're on the racks at the big box stores. And I did pick up 2 of these. These were at, this is a big grocery chain that we have in this area, Meijer, that I got these. And I did check the other big box stores, but they didn't seem to have anything that appealed to me at all. And some of the stuff was in such pathetic shape, unless they had it down to $1, I wouldn't get it. But anyway, now the other one is one that I saw at the other stores, and I wanted it, but I didn't want to pay $17.99 for it. So I thought about it at $8.99, and I thought, this could last for years and years. It's a Zebrina. Let me see, what do they call it? Hollyhock Mallow Zebrina. And I called it Mallow Zebrina. And I just think it is such a pretty plant. Malva Sylvestris Zebrina. And it looks like a hollyhock, but the flowers are tinier. And I don't think it has as much rust. It is a perennial. It'll come back every year, and it does seed. But I don't mind. It's a sun plant. I don't mind if it seeds a little, because I'd like to have a few to put here and there where I've got empty spots. But let me get you a little bit of a close-up here. It kind of blooms on a tall stalk, but it's very light pink. They're kind of small flowers compared to a regular hollyhock type plant, but it does get tall. The ones that I saw at one of the other stores for $18 were probably about 4 foot tall. And you can see these may have started, but they are all rotted. So what I'm gonna do is get these trimmed up and watered, and then we'll see what these plants will look like. So here goes. We're gonna snip the dead. It's kind of a dead branch. These are kind of straighten up a little. I'm going to take this tall guy off too. He's broken. He's going to go. And this one. Let me see how that looks. He feels pretty dry. And there are, oh yeah, he's pretty dry down in there and planted in that peat stuff that repels the water after it dries out. So we'll get him all watered, and then I will set him in shade for a couple days while he recovers, and then I can get him planted. But I think he looks better already, right? Let me put him back over here. And then these basically just have to be deadheaded. Now, I may just throw these little dead-headed seeds over into the flower beds because I don't mind if they seed a little. If they do, we'll just plant them up to give away. But look at that. Doesn't that look nice? That's an old one. A few little dead specks here and there. But now he looks pretty good. And he, again, is going to go into the shade. He's pretty much dried out, maybe slightly moist. Same for this guy. So don't be afraid of the ones that are marked down, because you can really fill your garden with the markdowns. And especially, like for me, I wanted more of the tick seed, the Coreopsis, because it does so well in my garden. I had planted it last year. It did well. It came back and was even bushier and bloomed more and better. And I thought, I'm going to get me more of that. But I will watch for it in the markdowns midsummer. And that way I can get it, and I can get it cheaper. And I'm sure, you know, it's, even at this point, it's spreading in my garden. But that looks good. We've got a decent looking plant. And I'll do some little minor cleanup once I unbag it. See, he's in good shape. I like him. We'll take care of him. Okay. And then I will put him, let's see, a good shady spot might be out front. I'll put them out front to rest in the shade. But they look real good. According to the weather app, it looks like we're going to have rain Wednesday, Thursday, hopefully one of those days. Whichever the days it looks like it's going to have the rain, it's going to be the day that I'll plant the plants. That way they'll get a good soaking in with several rainy days, and I think we'll be gold. But don't pass up those markdowns, because those markdowns can be a good thing. But thanks for joining me today. I'll be back again with more information on my garden and how I plant and how I save money. Meanwhile, I've got a lot of watering to do before this stifling morning passes. See you next video.